And of course, the Capitol was virtually empty today. As Speaker Mike Johnson said in a news conference, it was pretty lonely. On a normal day, about 7,000 visitors toured the Capitol. In a solo news conference, the Speaker said Democrats have created a red herring over health care.
We ended Medicaid funding for most non-citizens. They would reverse that, and it would cost American taxpayers, hardworking Americans, an estimated $6.2 billion.
That in California, Medicaid has been expanded to include all able-bodied illegal aliens. And he says Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer wants to expand that for the entire country. According to the Speaker, this is what it would cost taxpayers.
It amounts to $192 billion, $192.8 billion. So almost $200 billion that Chuck Schumer wants to put back in. Also, by the way, while he's repealing our health subtitle, he would also repeal the $50 billion that Republicans put into the bill to support our rural hospitals around the country.
Meanwhile, Louisiana's 6th District Congressman Cleo Fields approaches the shutdown like this.
Fighting for is under this big ugly bill, we took over 15 million people health insurance from them, through Medicaid. There are a lot of people, seniors, there are a lot of parents with kids with disabilities. They need that health insurance. And we're fighting to keep the HCA at the end of this year. We're standing up to them and say, listen, we got to do.
Well, he also said everybody has to be serious about solving the problem, Democrats and Republicans. Meanwhile, Louisiana Senator John Kennedy weighed in on the shutdown. Kennedy says the Democratic Party is competing within itself. And in his words, he says the loon wing of the party is in control. Kennedy says Chuck Schumer made a mistake shutting the government down and added this.
But I don't think Senator Schumer's the person in charge, because Senator Schumer is not the leader of the socialist wing of his party. Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez is. She's running the show. It was no accident the other day the Congresswoman let it slip. She said, if you really want to negotiate an end of this shutdown, come see me. Come see me.
Kennedy says there were no Medicaid cuts in the One Big Beautiful Bill, that Medicaid will increase by 2% a year for the next 10 years. Our most recent episode of the app is currently available online. The app stands for Architects, People, and Politics. And in this episode, we visit with Louisiana Speaker of the House, Philip deVilliers, not to be mistaken with U.S. Speaker Mike Johnson. I visited with deVilliers last week when he appeared at a public policy forum hosted by the Bossier Chamber of Commerce. Among other things, I asked him how Louisiana would fare in the government shutdown.
I mean, I would say the clean CR is just not growing the spending in other areas that we probably, you or I wouldn't really appreciate. Right. But I would say if they pass the spending bill the way it is, we're going to be in good shape. And what we need to be paying attention to closely is our healthcare systems, making sure that we're taking care of all of our community health cares and our hospitals and things of that nature. That's extremely important. But as far as the funding, I would say for our infrastructure, we're just going to keep moving along.
Now the app is available on all major podcast platforms and KTBS digital platforms.